You scroll through social media and see faces everywhere. Smiling selfies, gym photos, vacation shots, food pics with perfect angles. And then there's that one person, active, watching stories, liking posts, but never posts their own photo. Ever wondered why? Let's talk about the psychology of people who don't post their photos on social media. First, no. It doesn't automatically mean they're insecure. That's the biggest myth. In fact, for many people, it's the opposite. Some people simply don't feel the need to prove their existence online. Their confidence doesn't come from likes, comments, or views. Imagine someone who enjoys tea quietly at home, while the internet is busy arguing over which coffee is aesthetic. That's their vibe. Peaceful, unbothered. Another big reason is privacy. These people think one step ahead. They ask questions like, who's watching? Where will this photo end up? Do I really want strangers knowing what I look like today? For them, privacy is power. While others overshare their lives, they treat their personal image like a password. Not everyone needs access. Then there are the observers. Some people enjoy watching more than performing. They like understanding trends, behavior, and drama from a distance. Think of them as the people sitting quietly in a cafe, noticing everything. Who's nervous? Who's pretending? Who's actually happy? They're not invisible. They're just aware. Now let's talk about control. Posting photos means opening the door to opinions. Good ones, bad ones, and unnecessary ones. Some people simply don't want to hand that control to others. They don't want their mood decided by a heart icon. They already know how they look. They don't need confirmation. Interestingly, many people who don't post photos are emotionally selective. They share themselves fully, just not with the internet. Their real personality shows up in private conversations, deep friendships, and real-life moments. Online, they keep it minimal. And yes, sometimes there is insecurity, but not in the way you think. It's not always, I don't look good. Sometimes it's, I don't want to be judged on looks at all. They don't want their identity reduced to a face, a body, or a filter. Here's a light example. Two friends go to the same wedding. One spends 20 minutes clicking photos, editing, choosing captions. The other eats, laughs, dances, goes home, and posts nothing. Who enjoyed the wedding more? Exactly. Psychologically, not posting photos can also mean strong internal validation. These people are less dependent on external approval. Their self-worth is built internally from skills, values, experiences, not pixels. But here's the most interesting part. People who don't post their photos often understand something very early in life. Not everything meaningful needs to be displayed. In a world that constantly says, show yourself, they quietly choose, I know myself. So next time you see someone active online but invisible in photos, don't assume they're shy, boring, or insecure. They might just be emotionally mature, privacy-loving, self-aware, or simply too busy living life to document it. And honestly, that's a kind of confidence social media can't measure.